Welcome to my channel. My name is Boma. We are going to dive straight into the diagram of this motor. And remember, the diagram is the data gotten from the motor. And remember, as reminders, we are only trying to make the motor as close to the original as possible. So we always make sure to use every data of the motor to remake the motor you get. Like you mark, you check the projection, and you check, most importantly, you take the diagrams so that you have the terminals and the leads. The motor has a lane of 1 to 9, 2 in series, that is double, and 1 to 8 single coil, with a turns of 166 turns divided by 1, which means 1 wire at hand, and a standard wire gauge of gauge 23. This motor has 12 coils, and if you divide that figure by 3, you get 4, which is a total of 4 poles. So this is a 4-pole motor. Each color of pen represents each phase: the U phase, the V phase, and the W phase, the red, the blue, and black. So the black pen represents the U phase, line number 1. First, let's look at the numbering of the coils, starting from coil number 1 to coil number 12. The outer part of the circle represents the starting, and the inner part of the circle represents the finish. The start of coil number 1 is connected to the start of coil number 10. Then the finish of coil number 10 is connected to the finish of coil number 7. The finish connected. Now the start of coil number 7 will be connected to the start of coil number 4. So now what we have left is the finish of coil number 1 and the finish of coil number 4. The finish of coil number 1 will be used as line 1, and the finish of coil number 4 will be used as the start point. Do the same for all the coils, and I don't want to go through deeper explanation than this, but only with this you can be able to understand this diagram by just paying attention and watching the connections. Back to the motor. The motor has been fully insulated and is ready for coils. The apprentice is making the coils with the amount of turns that is required, which is 166 turns, 1 wire at hand. The laying is 1 to 9 double coils and 1 to 8 single. So this is what the apprentice will do, and he will start laying the coils. So we bought the wire of about 3 pounds weight, and when we wanted to lay this coil, we went to gauge the wire at a copper shop, and the woman told me that this wire was the standard wire gauge of gauge 23, but it wasn't. We later had to use the gauge of gauge 25 because it would not fit into the slot after my boss tried all his best to put in the coils. And this is one of the things we learned when doing these motors. Always make sure to use a certificated copper seller that knows how to gauge wire, or else you will suffer in this game. Because always when we get a wrong wire gauge, we suffer a lot for it. Like, it will be difficult, the motor will overheat, it will give us high amperes and so much difficulty. But after it was corrected back to the standard wire gauge of gauge 25, it entered into the slot smoothly and without stress. All the coils have been laid into the slot completely, and now it's time for separation. Because this coil is basketed, it was a little bit difficult to separate the coils because you had to be careful to make sure that you were separating every coil perfectly. And this is just for the back separation. The front separation was even much harder, and that was done by my boss by himself. After the separation was successful, we have binded the back of the coil, and it remains the front. The front, you can see we have already made progress. Finally, the front has been separated, connected, and binded. Now this motor is ready for coupling, which was done by my boss and my fellow apprentice. After the coupling was completed, this motor was tested using a single phase with a capacitor. But remember, this is a 3-phase motor, but you can use a single phase to test with a capacitor. If you have been educated, like and subscribe.